Welcome back to TimeTrek. Today, we unveil the final 3 facts about the king who changed England. 8. Henry used the first spork. Among Henry's treasures was a curious piece of cutlery, a sucket fork, a spoon at one end and a 2-pronged fork at the other. Used for tasting candied fruits and sugared syrups, it was an Italian import, centuries ahead of English dining habits. In a nation that still ate mostly with fingers, Henry's utensil was royal innovation at the table. The word spork, born much later from spoon and fork, first appeared in 1909, but Henry had already mastered the idea 4 centuries earlier. His Renaissance sucket fork was, in spirit, the world's first spork, long before fast food chains made them plastic. 9. He spent a fortune weaving his own legend. In 1537, Henry VIII commissioned a monumental series known as the Abraham Tapestries, woven in Brussels from silk, gold and silver thread. The cost? £2,000 for one set, a staggering fortune then, roughly over £1.5 million today. They depicted the biblical story of Abraham, symbolizing faith, kingship, and divine covenant, themes Henry used to justify his own break from Rome. By the time of his death, he owned nearly 2,000 tapestries, filling every corridor and chamber of his palaces with woven propaganda. No other European ruler of his time possessed a richer textile collection. For Henry, tapestries were not decoration, they were power made visible, proof that his authority was both ancient and ordained. 10. His injuries changed everything. In January 1536, at age 44, during a joust at Greenwich, Henry was thrown from his horse. The armored beast fell on top of him, and the king lay unconscious for nearly 2 hours, so still that courtiers feared he was dead. He recovered, but never completely. His legs were crushed, circulation damaged, and painful ulcers began to plague him for the rest of his life. Unable to ride or dance, he turned inward and heavier, both in body and in temper. Historians believe the trauma marked a turning point in his personality. The athletic, generous prince gave way to the suspicious, ruthless autocrat. Headaches, mood swings, and paranoia became chronic companions. What the fall broke wasn't just bone, it fractured the very image of England's golden king. From splendor to downfall, the story of Henry VIII ends, where power meets pain. His reign shaped a kingdom, his choices shaped centuries. And his legend still refuses to fade.